Welcome to Berkeley and California Memorial Stadium, where this crowd has been in since early in the day, saying you know it, you tell the story, you tell the whole world that this is Bear territory. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on another team from the ACC, the California Golden Bears. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Cal Bears offense will get the first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
And here comes the offense on second down. Off play action. He wants to go deep. Snags it on the right. Oh, look out. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. And the Golden Bears are in the hurry out. They'll try the run. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cal! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Yeah, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he's going to try to return this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Florida State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Both of these defenses, David, anchored by star middle backers.
I mean, they're just stars right in the middle of the defense. You'll see them go sideline to sideline, and they will make plays all over the field.
Yeah, these guys are the heart and souls of their defense. They're the leaders. Everybody looks up to them. They're constantly making plays.
On the move. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
The Noles have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Glenn. He's got his man. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Line getting set on second down. They go to the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Steamrolls his way ahead. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. The Seminoles have this offense rolling. Looking to go up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tosses it incomplete.
Listen, sometimes you know as a quarterback, I got to scramble, I get outside the pocket, nothing's there, live to fight another down. Good job not forcing the football. Incompletion, move on.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play, because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
Got it in the middle. It's McCoy. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
No first down. That's fine. We got the completion. We had a successful play. And it sets up now a 4th down situation where, yes, I'm going for it.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The offense lining up for a first down play. It's a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way.
Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
To the air, it's Glenn. Trying to get behind the defense. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. The throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on third, now setting up fourth down.
On fourth down, looking to pass. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. This defense has been sliced and diced and now facing another first and goal. The corners are walked up tight. They'll run it on first and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And you just got to wonder if the pass rush affected the QB's accuracy on that throw. He had his guy wide open in the end zone, but he had to throw it a split second faster than he wanted to.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got a man. It's Gibson. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. And the Noles racing to the line in the hurry up. Going up top on first down. He finds his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It's now second down after the short completion. Dropping back, it's Glenn. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Gibson. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. They'll immediately call timeout. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. Tackle is made after the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going up top. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. One final play before the end of the quarter. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass, it's Glenn. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Florida State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Martin. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Golden Bears want to move quickly.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. The play action fake. They're bringing heat. Finds his tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Leaves it with the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
Get set.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Swings it out to the flat. So the first step of that was fine. They made the pass and catch, but no yards, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, I don't know if they were anticipating pressure on that play and they just want to get it out of the hands of the quarterback quickly, but whatever they were thinking did not work.
Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Trying to make magic with his feet. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. That's caught. It's Casey. You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Complete to the right. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Pulls it in. It's McCoy. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Buying some time. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Florida State, 14.
He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this one.
And they got him for the sack.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Just over 20 seconds to play here in the half. How aggressive can they afford to be here? Trying to start the drive with a pass. They're trying to get to it. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Sends it downfield. He's got it on the left. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And that is no good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal would have been good, still down by 6. Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And this will be caught at the 30. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, no!
This is a receiver that is so good at running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USC is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They are up by 20 over Illinois. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
The Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Golden Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Getting some heat. That's caught. It's Casey. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Coming after it. He's going to run it. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Fires to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to get them out flanked on the jet sweep. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. He's lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Glenn. Setting up the screen. On the move is the 30. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Seminoles have pushed it inside the 20. They'll keep it on the ground. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy on the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation, now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
Getting set for the point after. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
28, Cal 20.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Golden Bears send out the punt unit. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Buys a little time. Going to try to get it himself. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Pressure coming. Touchdown Seminoles! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on 1st down. Hums it downfield. Working that left side. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. And the Golden Bears are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Touchdown, Cal! And once he got loose, it was all over.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he tacks on the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah,
Gonna take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. To the air, it's Glenn. He's not afraid to go deep. And he makes the catch at the 25. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, no! They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Wants to fire on second down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Golden Bears moving quickly to the line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He unleashes a long one. Pulls it in on the right. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. All wideouts, no backs. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Pocket starts to collapse. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds his man. It's Nunez. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity.
And after failing to get that fourth down, it just feels like this game is over. They are going to need a miracle. They're going to need a quick 3 and out. They're going to need a turnover or something to have any shot at getting back in this game.
Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, deep in their own end, they're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that, and they're going to be trying to rip it out, seeing if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field position. So ball security right here has got to be big.
They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Tackled, but he has a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The offense will quickly use a timeout. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
A strong, methodical, workman-like effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this Welcome, everyone, to the home of the War Chant, Osceola, Renegade, and the Florida State Seminoles, a place simply known to some as the Dope. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Florida State Seminoles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Yellow Jackets will put toe to leather to crank us up. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will get the first swing of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Seminoles have always been known for explosive, flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And then those guys that I think of, too, with work done work, you hand them the football and big plays can happen, and offenses have been built around that for years at Florida State, finding that guy to hand the ball to.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Noles are on the move. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to throw, it's Glenn. He's right on target. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got his man. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
Power football with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Casey. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to the air one more time. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, passing complete.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He's looking deep. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will take the field for the first time. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
It's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
They'll run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. He'll try to tack on one more.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Looking for the corner on the jet sweep. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, the number one thing you want to do with a jet sweep is make that thing bounce, right? Don't let it get outside right now. Make that thing go east-west, not north-south. Great job by the defense being ready for that jet sweep.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Back to throw, it's Glenn. Working that left side now. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field, around midfield, going for it the wise move. Makes the grab well past the sticks. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Knowles are flying down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCoy. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll try to get it through the air. Feeling some heat. He's going to take off. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. The Seminoles have taken it inside the 20. Shotgun snap on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive. And now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Bill.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Looking to throw, it's Glenn. Fires left. He makes the catch. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete! And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. The Seminoles will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to boot it away. Bringing it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, no! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws for the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. And that pass intercepted. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Right on target this time. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it down the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll throw it on 1st down. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. One more snap coming before halftime. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Deep shot for the end zone. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find the rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Still on the 35-yard line after that incompletion. Here comes 2nd and 10. This one's complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming.
When you're a defense, you have a choice. Do you play man or do you play zone? They sat back in zone. That might change. They might change their mind and try to switch to man.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Line gets set. 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Casey. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there and take the positive yards and never complain.
This offense has a 2nd down play. Now the play fake. He'll take the deep shot. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Florida State. And the pummeling has started.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Northwestern has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since the walk with a send-off, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Michigan State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. DB's right up on the receivers. They're testing the right side here. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team's being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. Hard-hitting tackle.
Decision time right here. I like going for it. You're playing on the road. You have an opportunity to take the crowd out of it a little bit here. Why not just line up quickly and just try to run the ball?
Yeah, stay aggressive. I mean, you want to shut these people up. You want to quiet them down, but field goals don't do that very often. Try to go for the touchdown right here.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. They're trying to get to it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Trying to escape and get it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Defensively on 3rd and long, you are dropping deep. You are making sure you get at least to the sticks. They got a long way to go. Don't let them throw the football. Make them throw it underneath. And how about this quarterback? He does an unbelievable job scrambling around now, hitting the gas. Picks up so many yards. Now he makes it a 4th down and management. So much easier on the offense.
And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They'll run the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Complete out of the backfield. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll go to the ground. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try it over the left side. Shakes off the tackle. Touchdown Seminoles! And the route is on. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Georgia Tech, 10.
And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You've got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. First down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Noles have it with a first and goal. He'll set up to throw. Trying to get to it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground right up the gut, looking for 6. Then he runs it all the way down to the 3 before they get him. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on to the end zone, and it's picked off. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. He's looking to throw it. Got him downfield. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The offense set for a first down play. Handoff, keep working on that clock. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They're going to ride this running back. Open run, headed to the end zone. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with a ceiling touchdown.
And some people might say that's piling on, and I get it, but they're not throwing the football all the yard. They're running the football, getting other guys in the football game. It's your job to stop it, and they're just adding stats to the stat column.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.